You can't get it anymore.
You know what? This isn't very progressive, but you could probably easily hunt certain tribes that don't know of the rest of the world.
Yeah, but
This is getting dark.
that's multiple. That's multiple.
So bring a lot of rich guys with a lot of guns.
And they've got arrows. Well, that's a war at that point. You're describing war now.
Yeah, we're just taking over a tribe.
Yeah.
We're just taking over
we
a
don't
land.
even want this
jungle.
land. We just want to feel bloodlust.
We just want to know what it is to end someone. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's inhumane. What we're doing is hunting a homeless man.
Right.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't exactly sure how they work. Each week, Alan Fitzgerald and I choose a topic and try our best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I'm your host, Jonathan Dilson, with my co-host, Alan Fitzgerald.
You remember me?
Yep. How would you hunt a man for sport?
You mean how have I hunted a man for sport? That's what you mean, right?
That's what I mean. Teach me. It's the most dangerous game.
Yes. Well, you're going to need some financial backers on this one.
Man versus beast? I don't think so. Man versus man.
The problem is he'll go to the cops if you just tell someone you're going to hunt him. He's like, oh, well, fuck this. I'm calling the FBI. You're like, shit.
That's right. Well, what you need is a friend with an estate.
Okay.
I think inevitably this goes to woods. I don't think you're just hunting someone in a city.
Yeah.
That's called a police officer.
I mean, that'd be the coolest way ever to do it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not going to work. Yeah, you need to go to the wilderness.
Yeah, if you had a rundown city, like, that would be fun.
You need a spry homeless guy. Let's be honest.
You need someone freshly homeless.
Freshly homeless.
Freshly homeless.
They haven't been destroyed yet.
27-year-old homeless guy. He still has a body.
Yeah.
A couple bicep veins.
If he's addicted to something, you can use that to lure him into a van.
And then out into the woods.
And then out into the woods.
That's right. A little crack trail out into the woods. So the crack ends.
Before you think we're bad people, all right?
Before you think we're bad people, like, this has happened.
Yeah,
You've seen the Ice-T movie.
Yeah. And A Hard Target, which we just recently watched.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, you do. Jean-Claude Van Damme with a mullet.
Oh, yeah, I remember it. Yeah. It really had an imprint on me. You're saying to yourself, oh, they're mean, they're choosing a homeless guy. You have to choose a homeless guy because it can't be someone people miss. It has to be a drifter.
What, you want us to kill someone we can't kill someone who, people love.
Yeah, it's like, oh, where's Daddy? It's like, oh, he's being hunted by rich people. I'm not saying it's nice, but you'd rather... If a gun to your head, you too would choose a homeless guy over a functional member of society. I think a lot of you, if you're being honest, you'd choose a homeless guy over your dog. You love your dog.
Sparky's not shooting dope on the street.
Not yet, at least.
Goddamn Biden in this economy.
So you need non-public woods. Okay? You need non-public woods.
Yeah.
This is why
I wouldn't do this in Yellowstone State Park.
This is why this is a rich man's game. Okay? Because it's a man who has a ranch.
Yeah, honestly, you have to work your way up to this. So you need to get into finance or tech or something and save up a bunch of money. So you can pay a homeless guy to
You also need to get into hunting. You already loved hunting deer. You've probably even gone to Africa and done trophy hunting. You need something more now. You need that fix.
You know what? Get a bow and arrow. Give the guy a shot.
Do you give the guy a knife?
Not the first couple homeless guys because you're training.
I don't know. I don't think you can count on just having an endless supply of homeless dudes.
Have you been to Greenwich Village?
Well, all right.
Trust me, there's plenty of homeless people. All right, go to LA, go to a tent city.
Did we just solve homelessness? Uh-oh.
A little bit. That's it. We should have people hunt homeless people and then tax it. And we'll balance the budget.
This is pay-per-view.
You know what the morally correct way to do this, if there is one? Go get someone on death row who's murdered people.
Of course.
And you hunt him.
Of course.
Just like a homeless guy who, begging money.
He'd probably agree to it.
Oh, yeah.
He'd probably agree to it. He's like, well, that gives me, maybe another day on Earth.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Let me see the outside again.
Yeah.
Let me see the woods. The problem is no rich guy wants to admit that he's the guy that wants to hunt a man.
Mm-hmm.
Like Elon Musk obviously hunts people, okay? But he's not going to say it.
I think he runs those Teslas off guts of people. I really do.
I do.
Electricity? What the fuck?
Like, what this isn't a lamp. I think already, because if he doesn't have weapons, he's a deer. You know, like, what is he going to do against you and your 3 friends? Now, if you're...
Well, it depends what the homeless guy is. If he's a veteran...
Top end is John Rambo, okay?
Yes.
If John Rambo's out there, now it's really the most dangerous game, all right? But if it's a guy without any skills and he's coming off drugs...
What if it's just Sylvester Stallone?
A 77-year-old man.
I have heart pills.
I'm going to go into cardiac arrest.
Yeah, dude, I mean, the idea is hunting a dangerous man is the most dangerous, so you have to give him a fighting chance.
And you're also totally splitting up. You have to split up if you're going to cover as much ground as you need to.
How many of this, is it just like us and all our friends at this point?
Whoa, I'm not doing this.
You're not doing this?
This is you.
Okay, what are you, the finance guy?
I'm a good person. I'm just asking the question.
You're the finance guy?
I'm the guy who says I was never friends with Alan after he gets caught. It was a business alliance.
He said he owned a rehab. That's what he was doing, those homeless.
Yeah.
All right, so you're out there with crossbows and shit, hunting fucking homeless people.
Oh, you're definitely using a gun.
Why?
You think this guy is that much sport? He's using a bow and arrow?
Yeah. I mean, that's the way Joe Rogan would do it. Because he's, sport.
Joe Rogan's the kind of guy. He'd be a good one to do it. You know, he's got a lot of land. He likes to hunt.
Yes, true. He'd also be a very challenging prey. If you could sit Joe Rogan just out in the wilderness, just your wits against his.
That's what they say about stand-up comedians. You know, they're good in the woods.
One of them is.
One stand-up comedian is good in the woods.
Hopefully they don't hunt other stand-up comedians.
I think if you're hunting Dice Clay, that would be a...
He's going to be so loud.
Hey! Oh! Hey!
Hey, I stepped on a pine cone! Oh!
Are these snakes venomous?
Oh! I don't know why he's yelling like that. He's not even Italian.
He's not even trying to be quiet. Oh! Hey! Oh! The thing with the homeless, there aren't good records kept. All you know is what they tell you. You don't know if he's ex-military.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's wearing like fucking camo pants or he's got like an American flag, but...
You don't know. You don't even know his real name. You know the mean nickname people gave to him. Hey, that's shit in his pants, Fred.
You really went creative there.
People don't get creative when they're naming homeless people.
No, it's never like Rover or Lucky. It's always, you know that homeless guy over by the blah, blah, blah? Oh, yeah, of course I do. He's always there.
Yeah, wheelchair Jimmy?
Yeah.
It's a fake wheelchair, he just uses that to get money.
Yeah. He's not even a real veteran.
Well, good for him.
That's why I never give him anything. That's why we're going to hunt him. A fucking wheelchair, homeless, in the middle of the woods.
We know you're
All
faking
right,
it.
Now run.
We're going to give you an hour head start.
He's like,
for an hour, he's just on the ground like, I'm not really faking
He's
it.
Marine crawling with his arms.
I can't believe they think I'm faking
Jimmy's down. Look at him. He knew to get low. This guy knows what he's doing. I think at one point you have to figure out, of course, that the guy who's running this operation, you find out that he's actually been, he actually has a transmitter on the homeless man.
Yeah.
Eliminating the sport.
Yeah, because you can't have the homeless man get away and rat you out.
You can't. You don't look at the transmitter unless
Well, if it's hard target rules, then you give him a belt with $10,000, and if he makes it, he gets to keep the money.
I mean, you would get a homeless guy to maybe agree to that.
Yeah. You can get him to sign something that would legally,
It's a belt full of drugs.
Yeah.
Now remember, if you do them here, you're going to pass out and we're going to kill you. All right?
Which is no fun for any of us.
Any of us. So do us all a favor. Get to the edge of the woods.
Yeah, if you make it, we're guys of our word.
We're men of our word. Why wouldn't you trust us?
Probably because you're sitting on a throne of skulls as you're telling me this.
How many times have you done this? There's like 500 skulls.
You made a chair out of people's heads.
Out of skulls. It's a throne. I didn't pay an evil carpenter to make me a skull throne for you to call it a chair. These are your brothers. He's like, brothers? I got laid off at Kinko's. I'm just on hard times.
I'm not even technically homeless. I'm staying at a Motel 6.
I'm on my friend's couch.
I was going to take money out of my 401k tomorrow. I didn't want to do it because of the taxes, but what are you going to do?
I shouldn't be here. People are looking for me. I'm wearing sunglasses. Have you ever seen a homeless person in sunglasses?
I wish homeless people did have sunglasses so you never had to look them in the eye.
That's right. It's easier not to tip. What about hunting a chimpanzee? They just don't know to run.
Yeah.
I mean, if you shoot like near them, they'll start trying to get away, but they'll also probably not fight back.
Oh, they'll attack.
Yeah, but if it's you with the fucking thunder stick, I imagine it's going to be scared to come near you.
Most likely, but you never know.
You got your torch in the dark. You're still hunting at night.
But they can go in the trees. They can wait. They can leap down. And then, of course, they rip off your hands, feet, and dick for some reason.
They really do. Like
their go-to move.
Have they passed that down to other chimp generations, or do they just know to do that?
They just instinctively.
Remember, you eat off the face, the hands, the cock. All right, in whatever order you want.
Yeah.
We're not sticklers on this.
And we leave you alive.
Yeah, you don't
all the time.
You don't die.
We always leave you
don't
alive.
Die. Yeah, that's right. We rip off the jaw, we rip out the eyes, and then the cock, for good measure. That is where you go from being a criminal to being an absolute psychopath.
All right, so yeah, hunting a chimp is practice.
Practice.
You know, you can pretend it's a homeless guy. You know, you can give it a bathrobe to one that sweeps in.
That's right. Give him a shirt with no pants. Teach him how to jerk off. And then after that, the big kahuna. A homeless man.
Yeah.
And you don't know his training.
A homeless man in his 30s.
You don't know his training. All you know is that he doesn't use any of it. Because he lives outside of a Staples.
You get him, you and your buddies, you track him. Oh, dude, you got to get a Native American guy to track.
Where do you find those? That's tougher than a homeless woman.
People are spending big money to hunt men. So you need to be fancy. Like, look, we have a real Native American tracker.
We haven't said
legit.
This is Epstein's Island. This is basically what it is. This is why you have a rich guy who has an island.
Yes.
It's either to have sex with teens or to hunt men. That's exactly it.
Or, you know, both.
I'm sure Richard Branson just has a vacation.
I'm going to go wave running with topless girls.
He's like, I'm going to take my hot air balloon and snipe the homeless on my island.
The poor buggers, you can't eat them. They've been putting too much bad stuff in their system.
Exactly. I can't even eat the man. You know.
But I can't make a chair out of his bones.
That's exactly right. In my man cave. A bone chair always goes in the man cave. Now, what do you do with the body when you get it?
When you kill him?
Yeah.
I mean, use every part of the buffalo, right?
I think you save the skull for your own little trophy. And then you burn the rest. Because you don't want... The last thing you need is the FBI kicking in your door saying, we know what you've been doing. We're going to go check... I'm going to go check your yard for graves.
Mm-hmm. You know?
All we found was some soot. And a chair made of skulls. It's a throne. It is a throne.
It's a throne.
It is a throne. Do you know how much that cost me?
So that's how you do it, everyone.
Yeah. That's how you catch a man, release him into the wild, and then hunt him because you can't get hard off deer and lions anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all hope to be rich enough one day where that's the itch we need scratched. Until next time.
Bye everyone.